Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. For the first, let me introduce myself. My name is Afifah. I'm currently studying at Universitas Negeri Padang, majoring in management. On this moment, I will explain about the telecommunication and network, and also we will discuss about the important role of the telecommunication network in organization. Okay, we will uh, uh, next to the definition of the telecommunication, because before know the role of telecommunication in the organization, we should know what is the definition of telecommunication and networks. For the first is definition of the telecommunication. Telecommunication is the process of transmitting information like data, voice, text, image, or video over long distance using electronic or digital technologies. This transmission can occur through different types of media, such as wire connection like cables, fiber optics. And the next is wireless signals like radio waves, satellites, mobile network. In simple terms, telecommunication allows people and systems to communicate without being in the same physical location. Okay, for the next, we we discuss about the definition of computer networks. A computer network is a system in which multiple computers or devices are connected to each other in order to share resources, exchange data, and communicate. These resources may include files and databases, application and software, internet connection, and hardware devices. When telecommunication and network are combined, they are create a telecommunication network system that support communication across different locations, even globally. For the next, we have to know the evolution of telecommunication in business. For better understand its importance, we can look at how telecommunication has evolved in organization. It began from traditional communication. In the past, companies relied on first letters, face-to-face meetings, landline telephones. This made communication slow and limited. The next, early digital communication. With the development of computers like emails began to replace letters. Fax machines were used to document transmission. Communication became faster but still limited in flexibility. The third evolve is modern telecommunication networks. Today, organizations use advanced technologies such as internet-based communication, cloud computing, video conferencing, and mobile communication. This allows instant, global, and real-time communication. A telecommunication network also consists of several integrated components. For the first is end devices or nodes. These are devices used by users to send and receive data, for example like computers, smartphones, and servers. For the next is transmission media. This refers to the path through which data travels, with media like tweets, pair cables, coaxial cables, fiber optic cables, and wireless media like Wi-Fi, cellular networks, and satellite communication. For the next is about networking devices. This device manage and direct data traffic. First is router. Router is to connect different networks. The next is switch. It's to connect devices within the same network. And modem is to convert signals to internet access. The next component is network software. Software is needed to control and manage network. For example, network operating systems, firewall systems, and monitoring tools. The next component is protocols. Protocols are rules that define how data is transmitted and received. The most important protocol is TCP or IP. That is to ensure data is sent correctly across networks. For the next, we will discuss about the type of networks. First, LAN or local area networks is to cover small area, high speed and low cost, and used in office, school, and also campuses. The next types of network is WAN, wide area network. That's to cover large geographic areas, connects multiple LANs, and for example is the internet. For the third is MAN or metropolitan area network. It covers a city or region, often used by large institutions or governments. The next is intranet. This is the private network used in an organization, only accessible to employees. For the fifth is extranet. It extends internet access to external parties. For example, is suppliers or business partners. After know the types of networks, we have to know the roles of telecommunication networks in organization. For the first is enhancing organizational communication. Telecommunication networks enable to real-time communications, instant messaging, video conferencing, and collaborative platforms. And the impacts of enhancing organizational communication is to reduce communication delays, improve coordination, and support faster decision making. The next role is enabling data integration and sharing. Organizations generate large amounts of data across departments. Networks allow to centralize databases, share information systems, real-time data access. The impact is to eliminate information silos, improve transparency, and enhance teamwork. For the next role is supporting business operation. Telecommunication networks support daily operations such as transaction processing systems, supply chain management, and enterprise resource planning. The impact to this role is improve efficiency, reduce operational errors, and enables to automation. The next role is facilitating remote work and digital collaboration. Modern organizations rely heavily on remote work systems. Networks enable to work from home environment, cloud-based collaboration tools, and virtual meetings. The impact is increased flexibility, reduced office costs, and improves work-life balance. For the next is supporting strategic decision making. Managers can accurate and timely information. Network provides through real-time dashboards, data analytic system, business intelligence tools. And the impact is faster and better decisions and also to improve competitiveness. The next role is to improving customer relationship management or CRM. Telecommunication networks allow companies to interact with customers through websites, mobile apps, social media, and also customer service platform. The impact is better customer experience, faster response time, and increased customer loyalty. The next role is to enabling globalization. Companies can operate globally through telecommunication network. For example, managing international branches, communicating with global partners, and conducting online business transactions. The impact is to expand market reach and also to increase revenue opportunities. After know the role of telecommunication and network, we have to know the strategy important for companies. From a business perspective, telecommunication networks provide to first is competitive advantage. Like companies with better network infrastructure can operate faster and more efficiently. And then is to cost reduction. Like digital communication reduce travel costs, printing costs, and manual processes. And the last one is to innovation support. Networks enable to digital transformation, e-commerce, and also online services. Telecommunication and network also can face the challenge and risks. Despite their importance, telecommunication network also presents challenges. First is cyber security threats like hacking, data breaches, malware attacks. The next challenge and risk is infrastructure costs, high setup costs, and maintenance expenses. For the next is network reliability. Like downtime can disrupt operation and dependency on internet connectivity. For the last one is data privacy issues. Organization must protect sensitive data from misuse. The next we have know the real world example of this telecommunication and network. Real world example is banks use network for online transaction and ATM system. Universities use network for learning platforms. Companies use internal networks for management systems, and e-commerce business rely entirely on internet networks. For the conclusion, telecommunication networks play a critical and strategic role in modern organizations. They are not only tools for communication, but also essential systems that support business operations, decision making, customer service, and also global expansion. In today's digital era, companies that effectively utilize telecommunication networks are more likely to achieve efficiency, innovation, and competitive advantage. Okay, that's all for me. Explanation about telecommunication and network. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.